Yelling can potentially get you to lift more than you normally would. I feel like Bongino or Halo. Thank you for the 7 gifted subs. I've been waiting for Chat Voice for years. This one's got an Outlook calendar event. Hell yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, you already know what it is. This is the part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news, about what's going on in the world of HasanAbi in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button. So help me God, that's what I'm a do. Okay? So help me God, that's what I'm a do. Now, of course, there's a lot going on in the world, but maybe not so much happening in my world. A lot going on in the world of HasanAbi, or at least in the ether, in the periphery. There's so much motion, so much momentum, so much back, and so much forth. Having said that, in my life, in my day-to-day experience, I'm not doing anything. I watched a little bit of Don to Don, had some Chick-fil-A last night. And what else did I do? Well, let me tell you what I did. I actually did nothing. I played Expedition 33. Hold on. Just doing something real quick here. Play games on stream, fucker. Listen. We did. I gotta keep it a $150. I gotta keep it a stack. I really enjoyed yesterday. Like, I can't be alone on this. But like, I really enjoyed yesterday's community day expedition, taking a little bit of sidestep away from all of the back and forth that's happening in the world, all the drama, all of the death and the destruction. I derived tremendous enjoyment out of just kicking back and doing something fun with just us, right? And I think it's important to do that. I think it's important to just kick back and hang out, just us. Expedition 33 has become my comfort game. It's a really good game. I enjoy it. Who's your favorite E33 character so far? Mael. Not even a question. Easy. Mael, because her weapon is so good. I have a really good weapon for her. I think it might literally be her like end game weapon, and I've just like I stacked it, and she is such a damage goat. It's crazy. Just us, lol, 35k chatters. No, but that's it. That is just us. Like, that's the community. We weren't simply doing something because there was like news going on. We were just doing something for ourselves. I used to do that a lot. I used to do that not even just like once a week. I used to do that every single day of the week, every week. You know, there would be like meme reviews, things of that nature. Obviously, like meme reviews, I've shelved for quite a while now because I feel like it just I was just not like I was just unable to do it. You know, I was unable to like do it well. I thought it was like not as entertaining, but it just felt good. It felt good to do something that wasn't so like, hey, 41k subs and still the same emo since 2019. Can we get a damn revamp? We've gotten a damn revamp on the badges, but emotes have expanded a little bit over time, but never like a full revamp. First day coming to stream, I always get everything through the YouTube pipeline after the fact. Glad to be here today. Hell yeah. Is Okay Buddy ever coming back? Potentially. PO Box is definitely going to come back though. So, you know, we'll do more meta inter-community affairs. I lost about 50 pounds over the past bunch of months. Thanks for the motivation. 25% Hasan, 75% Will Neff. Hell yeah. So yeah, that's it. And obviously there was a lot going on in the periphery. The HasanAbi hater industrial complex is like collapsing in and of itself. Obviously I did take notice of that. It's impossible not to take notice of that. I'm just I'm just kicking back. I'm letting them hash it out on their own. Good luck to everybody involved. As far as my life, as far as what's going on, this morning I woke up early as always, and I went and I deadlifted. Now, I will tell you this much. This is personal news time, so obviously a part of that personal news is going to be my personal trials and tribulations. Number one, I still get zits sometimes, and I think it's because I'm just doing like a horrible... Yeah, I saw this. Hasan's haters are exposed for crimes, view botting, and are now attacking each other. I know. It's the top G method. Anyway, I'm I'm 34 and I still get zits. 34-year-old man, I still get zits. I think it's because like I just could be the sweat, could be leaving my hair down on my forehead, but I do wash my hair, you know, regularly. And I mean, it's all good. It happens every now and then. I think it's mostly my diet though. I do like switch it around a little bit. Having said that, still looking pretty still looking pretty diesel. The reason why there's no video on this, of course, is that this is cheating. My back looks brolic, my front not so much. And I am, you know, I'm fat. I'm getting a little chunky monkey. Okay, let's be real. There's a little bit of a chunky monkey situation going on for ya boy, and it is what it is. It means you age slower with the adult acne. Okay, that's cope, I think. But what I was gonna say is like Wednesday, I did squats and I went really fucking viral. Red pill TikTok for Chad.
Are you single?
Oh, yeah, I am. This guy is the method. This guy's the HasanAbi method. I'm going to talk about this. I've seen this already. What I was going to say is Wednesday I did squats and I actually went crazy because like we changed the splits up a little bit. And when you do that, for those of you who don't know, when you change your splits a little bit, like when you do different kinds of workouts and whatnot, maybe even like focusing on mobility or whatever, you end up using different muscles that you don't maybe activate as much, and therefore if you're really beating them up, your recovery period is longer, and it takes usually about like 48 hours, even longer for me to just like no longer be in pain. So why are you deriding Israel so much? I liked you better when you were pro-Palestine. I'm dick riding Israel? Wait, what? What does that even mean? What? What the helly? What the heliante? That don't even make no sense. But yeah, changing the splits up a little bit obviously ends up, you know, giving you, I mean, ends up hurting you a little bit. But yeah, I want to see the clip that guy saw. I just found out my favorite streamer is a pedophile, so beginning to think you may be right about things. Sorry for calling you Hamas. The Viewbot drama is kicking into high gear. Streamers calling each other out. I know. Get those hip abduction and addiction exercises going. Yeah, there's a lot happening on the drama sphere. But what was I gonna say? Oh, so basically, I didn't think that I would be able to. Oh my god, I can't even finish one story, man. I'm so fucking bad at my job. My job is to communicate, and I just failed to do so. Here's a fit check, by the way. So Wednesday I do squats and I went really heavy with it. You guys saw I did like 310 for reps. I did 310 for 8 and that busted me. Okay, that busted my shit wide open. I was in a lot of pain. I did not think that I was going to be able to actually deadlift today, and I still ripped it. I did I think it was like not that much, but I'm going for higher and higher reps on the deadlifts. We did some other the leg press. I've been doing this thing called sissy squats as well. For those of you who don't know, I don't know why it's called that. It's probably some sexist reason, obviously, but it's like it's a hyper mobility exercise for your knees, for knee protection, because you need that. It's like super stretched out. It stretches out your knees and hip flexors and whatnot, you know, working on everything. It's a body weight alternative for leg extensions. Exactly. Do sissy squats not hurt your knees? Not necessarily, but I think it's because I help. I get a lot of leverage. Jewish baddie, by the way, watched streams, but I couldn't participate in the census because I was at work. A lot of baddies, both girlfriend baddies, Asian girlfriend baddies, Jewish baddies, were just unable to participate in the census yesterday. But I think that was, you know, we figured out a lot of things about the community. Everyone's in America, everyone's white, and mostly we're a lot of ladies, a lot of girly pops are all up and down this community. That was the most exciting prospect for me, at least, like that we've gone from like 87% male in 2020 to 30% female. That's awesome. That's awesome to me. Girly Pop Nation, rise up. Connor Eats Pants just found out my favorite streamer is a pedophile, so beginning to think you may be right about things. Sorry for calling you a Hamas. Connor Eats Pants is, of course, one of the most important journalists of the 21st, maybe even the 22nd century. by his Fortnite Friday streams. You guys might have seen it. Ashley St. Clair was on. Elon Musk's baby mama. He's carrying on the tradition of having Elon Musk's baby mamas not white. Run it back. Everybody always says that when they're like, oh, well, anytime I talk about how like, the demographics of this community, and I say like, there's a lot of white people in this community, there's always people like, it's like, oh, well, I'm black. Okay, but that's not how statistics work. You know what I mean? Like, I know. So you went from 80% male to 70% male. Got it? No, it went from, it went from 80% male to 60% male. And it wasn't 80%, it was like 87% male. XQC is right about you. Why? Did he say I'm a very cool guy who he is actually unjustly maligned for years and years, and that I was right about virtually every single thing that I've talked about, and this is my moment of vindication, so he actually is coming back to my good graces? If then, yes. The XQC take?
Promote terrorism!
What? The XQC take is this? What is this? Wait, hold on.
Yes! Don't promote gambling! Promote terrorism! Yes! Guys, don't gamble! Instead, be a terrorist! Boom!
Be a terrorist? This is incredible political commentary. I'm glad that he's still doing that. I got destroyed in the marketplace of ideas. I can't really do nothing about that. Hasan intellectually destroyed in the marketplace of ideas. Yeah, Chatter was right. XUC was right about me. There's nothing I can do about that. It's weird how y'all were friends at once. Yeah. I'm promoting terrorism by saying, hey, Israel shouldn't do a genocide. And also the international law dictates that people are allowed to fight back against Israel doing a genocide. It's cool because like he basically went from he went from why are you calling me out for promoting gambling? I'm also racist as fuck. I know that a lot of people in these spaces just don't want to think too much or think too hard about, politics in general. And they want like a comfortable narrative. So they go, oh, dude, you promote terrorism. But like, that's, kind of a ridiculous thing to say about a dude. Kind of a ridiculous thing to say about a dude who's just like consistently been advocating to not murder children in Gaza, or just not murder children anywhere, really. I guess that's terrorism. Cook that fraud. Boom. 5 years on and we're still on the Gamba thing. Omega.
Buddy, lock it.
Anyway, did all the girlfriend baddies get the vote? No. He was defending the pedo yesterday, lol. I mean, he has been a big Epstein-y fan in general. How does Twitch stay silent through all this? I mean, I'll be honest, guys, if we're keeping it real, I think we gotta sometimes roll the window down and get a whiff of the outside world. Every fucking company is going omega right wing. Have you not noticed that? Like it's beyond. As the people are shifting more and more in the direction of more radical choices, as people keep shifting in the direction of like criticizing Israel, criticizing the Democrats for their inability to defend their constituents, the corporations and the corporate culture and the media is like completely captive, completely servile to right-wing instruments of justice and right-wing institutions, just like constantly pushing them in that direction. And Republicans have realized like they can't necessarily win culture by just, putting something out there that's more fun to consume. So they decided they're just going to bully companies over and over again to ensure that these companies have like a right-wing outlook. And so having said all of that, I still have a platform, luckily, God forbid something bad happens, but mashallah, but it's just Allah nazardan saklasın, knock on wood. So I'll take it. I'll take like the blackballing, the blacklisting, and I guess like having to deal with a bunch of like an endless sequence of right wingers and constant harassment campaigns, constant slander campaigns, things of that nature, and a bunch of my friends or former friends turning into weirdos in the process. Because at the end of the day, I'm the sin eater. At the end of the day, I'm going to keep it pushing. Someone's got to do it. It is what it is. Someone's got to be out there saying, you know, content creators, you have trans fans. Content creators, you have, you know, undocumented migrant family members in your communities. You know what I mean? Just stop fucking promoting these goddamn losers, like these fucking stupid ass